Hey world, welcome to the Lightwork Nikki show. Yes, we're back at it again. I have one of the DMV shining stars in the industry, Polo Bear in the building, baby. Yes. And he coming to spread a little bit of love, let you know exactly who he is, what he got going on, what he doing, and how he about to change the industry completely from the production side of filming down to the music industry. So I'm going to let them know, give you the opportunity to know you can follow me, Lightwork Nikki, Lightwork Nikki 18, Lightwork Nikki show, a little bit of both, whichever one you feel. And then I'm going to give him the opportunity to introduce himself and let you guys know what to look forward to with him. Now, where can they follow you first?
On Instagram at world_war_polo, and also on YouTube at World War Polo, and I guess Facebook Polo Bear. So yeah.
So what you got going on? What you got cooking in the pot right now?
I definitely got something cooking in the pot. Right now, outside of the music, we got some music we dropping and everything, but on my baby right now is Yama Kiyama. We're gonna be finished the editing process.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear what he said? Yama Kiyama.
Yama Akiyama, the Day of Reckoning. And that joint's supposed to be probably finished editing towards the end of the month. So sometime next month we're gonna be ready to drop that joint. And we've been working on it a long time. It's an awareness kind of movie. I opened about the last day on earth, so we out the box with the joint. It's a different joint, and then we're gonna come in the box with Kings of DC, with all the gangster stuff everybody wants to see. And so like
the distraction a little bit, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
But so he got a lot going on, guys. He also informed me that they're doing casting too for upcoming movies and films. We're setting a platform, and if you guys know how my show go, I make sure that I bring in people that are actually really helping the community and providing opportunity. It's all about growth, right? Definitely. And so this goes to the topic of the day, progression. All right. So I got a nice little quote that I came up with. Just so happened I was in a situation where, as though I was just saying my life experiences, transition, as well as the people around me. And I realized that I was set where I needed to be. So I see very much so that you said where you need to be. So this is going to be a nice hot topic. So y'all make sure y'all follow me and open up y'all minds a little bit, right? So the topic of today is to walk into your destiny is to live again, right? As life is to rebirth a new beginning. You like that? I'm going to say it one more time for y'all, right?
Oh, y'all is.
Listen to me clearly. That little strong scratch me a little hurt a little bit though, but I'm going to take my time when I say it.
This dope. This is super dope.
To walk into your destiny is to live again. As life is to rebirth a new beginning.
Oh.
So I'm going to tap into his head a little bit. And what do you feel like this quote means to you?
I think that in life got like two halves, and in the first half of life, I guess when we young, we make a lot of mistakes into the coming of who we want to be, I guess. I think a lot of us do what we see other people do,
right?
And after we realize it ain't our thing, we start to kind of get what we want, where we think we should be going in life. So I think that rebirth in life is like coming of age, like trying to it's like being born into this world with actual experience.
Okay.
So I think that's super dope.
And look, y'all can comment along and partake in the conversation too, because you guys aren't eliminated at all. We want participation from all different angles. And how can you say that this quote has been a part of growth for you?
Well, on a personal level, I come from the streets, and a lot of us come from the streets. A lot of us come from not having and never even expecting to ever actually be something worth saying great, right?
Yeah.
So one day I just woke up and I'm like one of them kind of people you can't really tell I can't do something. So like I just woke up one day and I decided I wanted to be a producer, a movie producer, a screen director.
Unstoppable, huh?
Yeah, and it's like for some odd reason it was like nothing in my mind would allow me to believe that this wasn't possible.
Your niche.
Even without no experience. Like, I mean, so I just started, making it do what it do,
You lived again in the moment, huh?
Basically. I'm still walking around in that dream, you feel me?
It's not a dream because it's a reality, so that's the difference. See, people got to understand the difference from a dream is something that you're foreseeing, something that you have vision on, but when it's your reality, you're walking, you're doing it. So we can't forget that, it's all about what we manifest within ourselves and what we got going on, right?
Right.
So I'll say, how can you relate this quote to your life, your personal life? So now we being nosy, y'all.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, coming from the streets and running around catching charges and things of that nature, and I think a lot of the guys my age, we come from a background of streets and being locked up and so forth and so on. And when you get to a certain age in life, you you start to recognize that it's time to give back, and you have to give back better than what you receive.
Right.
And so like at the end of the day, I can sit around talking about selling drugs and robbing and different things of that nature, right? But what's more important to me is talking about how that didn't work and chasing my dream and how the reality of that dream is real. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. So look, I'm going to bring you guys back on in for the people that's just tuning in. You're tuning in into the Lightwork Nikki show. And I have Polo the Bear in the building, strong on it, strong on it. He letting the world know about his film production that he got going on, as well as what he got going on in the music industry. I'm giving platforms from all different angles to everyone, and we're using a juicy topic to expand your mind and your horizons in general. So I'm going to give y'all the topic again, right? I love this one because this one is speaking from the heart right now. It says, to walk into your destiny is to live again, right? As life is to rebirth a new beginning. I'm going to give it to y'all one more time. To walk into your destiny is to live again, as in life is to rebirth a new beginning. I got a couple of more questions for you. I ain't going to hold your time up too much because I know you're a busy man.
Definitely my time, your time right now. You feel me?
So, we're going to go into it again. So, what part of self-awareness would you say that you receive within that quote?
I think that the deepest part of that is the word rebirth, right? Because like we in life, I think we make a choice in life, and a lot of time the easiest choice is to kind of go with the flow of things, and then when you get to the end of that street, you recognize that this a dead end one way or another, and no one in the way I view things don't get to the end of that road without knowing that that's the end of the road. So at some point, you gotta make a decision to get back that way.
Wow.
And that's gonna be a hard decision because it goes against everything that you previously stood for. So that rebirth is like I think the real day that you decide that you become an adult, a man or a woman, because now you making decisions based on your future and being productive and not just being childish and going with the flow and being popular. So, I like the word rebirth.
Holding accountability, huh?
Holding accountability.
And that right there, that stands out the most for us. And I'll say it again, holding accountability, because that's our number one problem nowadays. We don't hold accountability, and it's important to hold accountability for your future.
You definitely have to.
For your life.
Right.
The rebirth, reborn, your image, like if you want to go
you gotta own it.
Give me some. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta own it. You definitely gotta own it.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So I'll say, how can you say you were able to miss that within the career that you got going on right now? Okay, well, hold on. So we'll say, which one is your favorite niche, and how can you use that in your favor? Because you're a one-stop shop. You know, you do everything.
I like the music, but I love the movie because like the movie, we don't read books a lot, right? I'm a reader. I like to read.
Right.
And so like I read. Okay. Hey. You feel me? Hey, but look, I like to read and everything. Like, so like, and I know we living in an era or a time where reading's not like in popular demand. So like, when I read and I get a chance to actually write and visualize what I previously wrote, then it's like I'm giving my interpretation of a book. So when you come to these movies, because it's not gonna be just like, I'm not gonna be like all gangs. I love movies coming out, comedy. I want to touch all bases.
That's what I like.
So it's like it's gonna be like reading a book. You know what I mean? You and all actuality, you'll be able to probably go to certain books and even pick up some of the same ideas of what's in the movie, because they actually coming from factual based or novel or anything. I'm not really a novel, but it's gonna be coming from like something like credible sources, I guess.
It sounds like his next mission is to write a book, huh? Got a couple of little secrets.
I wouldn't. Like I said, I'm gonna put everything visualized. We don't really live in a time where people pick up books no more. When the last time you seen somebody read a newspaper?
Well, I did.
Other than you. It's red.
Hold on, look. I sound like the city girls.
But it's red though, right?
Yeah,
you used to have people with newspapers in front of their doors in the morning. So like reading ain't not, you know what I mean? But
because technology is running the world at this point.
Man,
it definitely is.
It definitely is.
Look, it's a part of the new world change. I ain't gonna say new world order because that's starting stuff. But so we're gonna get to the last one, and I feel like this one is a juicy one because everybody needs a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of guidance. What advice would you give to upcoming, since we said we're talking about your production, your film, what advice would you give an upcoming film producer?
I would just say, don't take advice from people who not going to give you that motivational push. Like, I don't really need to hear how, it's not going to work and things of that nature. Even if it's not going to work, I'll figure that out.
No negative energy.
Zero.
Positive vibes.
You know what I mean? Like, and take that negative energy if that's what they're going to give you, and use whatever positive message. Like, if you got to make it where as though I got to prove something to you, just got to keep going. That's what I feel.
Use it as fuel.
Definitely.
Yes. So I'm going to get back into his movies a little bit and let him have the opportunity to talk to you guys about everything that's going on, that's coming up, so you guys can chime in. I'm so appreciative to be able to sit and speak with him and, allow him to open up with me as well as you guys, and step into the Nikki world a little bit, and exalt some of that good positive energy to you guys, Mortal Kombat. So we want to talk about the casting call. I know people curious about that.
Oh man, I've been getting a lot of backlash. So where I'm at right now is I'm trying to get this first movie done before we start even focusing on Kings of DC, because Kings of DC is
everybody want to be the king, huh?
Everybody want to be. And it's going to be dope because that's what we like to watch, right? So I need to get this first thing, but Yama done. But we're going to probably do a casting call somewhere towards the end of next month, because like, as soon as this movie drop, we getting right back busy. No breaks. We ain't trying to see what kind of numbers it do or nothing. We getting right back to the business. So like maybe sometime, it was August next month, towards the end of September.
Okay.
Casting call.
Did y'all hear that? September. He's going to be doing a casting call for his upcoming movie,
Kings of DC.
Okay, but right now we got, say it again.
Yama Akiyama.
You know I'm a little hood, y'all, so I messed up on the words. So I gotta let him say it. Now say the proper pronunciation.
Yama Akiyama.
Yama Akiyama. I think I say that pretty well.
Right.
Yeah, and that's something that you guys need to really sit back and reflect on as well too. But that's a whole nother topic right there.
Right.
Big fact, right?
Right.
But so they got the casting call coming. And